Hello and welcome to Hot Lips. Today I'll be talking about protecting your kids while school is going on. Protecting your kids. There is so many young people starting school and so many little bitty kiddies starting school. We need to know how to protect our kids. For one, you need to teach your children some safety rules. You have to let them know how to get into the house if they're latchkey kids. They need to know phone numbers by heart. They don't need to be just depending on a phone. They need to know phone numbers in case someone would take them. They need to know the signals that if someone did take them, what to do, how to bust the back tail light out of a car. You have to teach your children some safety hazards, some safety things to do to protect themselves, when they're walking home. And even when you start to get to the college age and high school age, you have to protect these kids because there's so much going on in the world today that it's almost ridiculous. That the kids just can't go out and play. They can't just go to get a hamburger. They can't just go to the mall. I mean, it's so much going on in the world. But it starts at home, guys. We have to teach our children some safety hazards, okay? And then also, I think that a lot of time kids are now pushed, okay, I see a lot of 13, 14, 12-year-olds. They're doing what the 17, 18, 19-year-olds were doing. No, no, no. They need to stay in children's places. They need to understand they're still kids. There is someone that's an adult that's over them. You become a legal age at 18, but you're still not a full-grown adult because there's still so many things that you need to do. So as our kids prepare for elementary school, middle school, and junior high school, and prepare for high school and college, we have to sit down and have good talks with our kids and protect them, teach them. We are the people who are in control of where their lives are going. Now, once they become 18 and they start to make their own little decisions, certainly you can't. But if you poured enough into them, they will become a great person and be able to manage society, manage anger, manage happiness, manage money. I mean, all of this will come to play together. But I'm asking everybody just to take time and do some things and spend some time and teach your children survival skills. Teach your children how to survive in today's world. I know it's a lot, but parents, they have AI, they have the internet, they have all these tools that you can use to teach your children. But believe you me, respect and discipline goes a long way. And these children need to know how to be respectful, and they need to know how to, it's okay if you discipline them. But if you discipline them, and there's different ways, because people probably say, well, you shouldn't be talking about that, but I am. Because there's different ways to discipline them. I mean, you can always cut their phone off, I mean, that's a good discipline right there. So I'm just saying, so figure out what works for you and your children and do that. Discipline them, teach them how to respect people. Teach them how to go out and deal in the world. Teach them how to survive in this day world. Because like I said, it's so much going on, and I'm just so full about that because every time I turn on the news and the age of the kids are getting younger and younger and younger, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this is just ridiculous. Where are the parents? Where are the parents? We are responsible for our children. Stop letting your children go to people's houses you don't know. Stop letting your children just run up and down the street and you don't even know where they're at. It used to be a thing on TV say, it's 10 o'clock, do you know where your children are? You need to know where your children are. You need to know who they're associating with. You need to know the parents of the children that they're associating with. You need to know what's going on in your children's lives. It's okay. It's okay to be a little nosy. It's okay. Because like I said, they're living in your house. They're your children. Think about this. You've given birth, or you're the father and you're the mother, and these are your children. I mean, what will they grow up to be? And let me tell you something. If you put it in them, if you put all the right stuff in them, I'm not going to tell you they're not going to sway and do something different. They might, but I promise you that what you have taught them will be in their heads. They're going to be remembering that. They're going to start to. One day I was talking to my son. He sounded like me and my husband. We both looked at each other like, that can't be our child saying that. But he was saying the same thing that we had taught him. Now, I'm blessed to be one of those parents that people say, well, child, you know how children are. No, I don't. Because I don't put up with all that. I'm sorry, I don't. It's now that they're grown men, I respect them and they respect me. When they were young adults, I respected them, they respected me. When they were teenagers, I respected them, they respected me. So you have to teach your children respect and how to know how to survive and manage in today's world. So again, just take time. Like I said, look on internet, talk to your elderly family members. Just teach them how to have respect and how to survive in today's world. Have a wonderful day.